Hey everyone, it's Becca with Text Divine Guide 1111, and I just wanted to get on here today because I wanted to let you know that they are here. My twin flame oracles are here, and I am excited, and I want to share these oracles with you because from here on out, these will be the decks that I will be using for the twin flame readings. Now, that's not to say that I will not use any tarot because I will, but these decks are for twin flames, specifically for twin flames, and this is the mothership, okay? This is the mothership of twin flame oracles, okay? So this is what I have been waiting for, and I finally received them. They have been consecrated, they have been blessed, they have been cleansed, and they have been charged. So they are ready to go. So, um, having said all that, um, there are three decks, and one deck. This deck here is basically to actually tell what the connective energy is. This deck here in the middle is to tell you what the shadow side of the connection is, like blocks. You know what blocks are going on in the connection, and then the last deck is for special messages. These messages are for it can basically for the divine masculine. What messages, soul to soul, what his soul wants to tell your soul. Always remember that we are together in union in the 5D, okay? We are together in the 5D. So these are messages. They can be, messages that his soul wants to tell your soul, so soul to soul. But then also in the 3D, if there are messages that he wants to tell you in the 3D, but just cannot vocalize that. That's what these cards will interpret, for that. So this is a reading that I am going to start offering. It is three cards. Like I said, it will be for the connective energy of the connection. Then there will be one, for the blocks, and then, one for the messages. So this is a mini reading that I will from here on out offer to all of you. It's three cards. Basically, what you will do is, if you are interested in this mini reading, you will email me and you will send me a picture of you and your beloved, and you will send me the names and the date of births. And so, what I will do is I will meditate. Okay, I will meditate on the picture. I will meditate on the names and date of births, and then I will pull three cards, and then I will, email you the. I will take a picture of the cards, and then I will email you the reading for it. Okay. This is a very simple, fast reading, just to kind of see where you are. You know what the progress is in your twin flame connection. Okay. So. The cost for this will be 11.11, for twin flames. So for $11.11, you can get a mini reading. And I want to say that if there is any cards, if you were to purchase this um, mini reading. And if there is something that is challenging that comes up, always know that energy is never stagnant. It is constantly moving, okay? And it's a good way to kind of see how you progress, okay? Um, with every challenging messages that we get, it's basically you can turn it into advice, okay? You can turn it into advice and see what it is that needs to be worked on. And, it may be what the energy is at that particular time, but it can also um, change, So, if you were to purchase this mini reading, always know that even if something is challenging, you get the point. Um, just because it's that way now doesn't mean that it will be that way forever. Okay, always remember that. So, but again, this is something that I am going to start offering, and it will be $11.11. I do have a PayPal that I do always provide in my description. So you would purchase it from the PayPal, and then again, just email me with a picture, date of birth, names, all that good stuff. I will meditate. I will use my nifty psychic reinforcement that I get from Inexplicable Things. In fact, let me just go ahead and put some on right now. My third eye and my pulse points. You can also put it on your ankles. This really helps to draw in spirit. And of course, Palo Santo, uh, you know, Palo Santo is holy wood, and what it does is, you clean your space. Oh, it's not wanting to, but you would clean your space to get rid of all negative energies, okay? And you would basically call in you would I would call in my guides. I would say, I now call in my guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, Jesus and the Blessed Mary, uh, to come into this space, keep me safe, and keep me safe, and not let any negative energies come in while I'm doing this reading. Okay, this is how you keep yourself safe. This is how you keep your space safe, and this is how you know when you are pulling cards that nothing else is being drawn in besides your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and the people that you call upon. Okay, those are the ones that are helping you with this reading. Okay, so and that's something that I do off camera usually. So but again, I will call in all of those spirits, and I will meditate on the picture, draw the cards, and then I will email you the results of it, and also send a picture to you. So if that's something that you're interested in, definitely you know consider that. For $11.11, that's really not that's not bad at all. That is an actual very good price to, find out where you're at. So let me go over these cards just a little bit. I'm not going to go over all of them, okay? So the first, for the connecting, this deck, you know, is basically going to tell you where your connection is at the present time, okay? So, just to pull a few cards, we have something like, okay, commitment, if this card was to be pulled, this is saying that your divine masculine, or if you are a masculine watching this video, then this is telling you that your divine feminine is wanting a commitment. Basically, what it's saying is that the divine counterparts are wanting a commitment, okay? Another one, ascending. If you get this card, this is telling you that people are ascending. It could be, again, the masculine, or it could be the feminine, but this is to tell you that the connective energy is that people are ascending, okay? And this is what we want. We want ascension, okay? We want to, because when we ascend, it's going to draw us closer to union, okay? So we do have this answer is yes. So, basically, if this card was to come up, that would basically mean that if there is a specific question that you had in mind, the answer is yes, okay? So, it depend, this could actually be a good answer, or it could be a bad answer depending on what you ask, okay? So always keep that in mind. But again, um, if it is a question that you asked, um, say for instance, you ask, does my divine masculine still have feelings for the karmic? The answer is yes, okay. But that doesn't mean that this energy will last forever. Again, energy is constantly moving, okay? So this just kind of gives you, a briefing on what's going on. Then we have spring, okay? So spring could mean a couple of different things. It could mean that things are springing into action, okay? You see these flowers, they are beautiful, they're blooming. So things could be springing into action, or it could be a sign from spirit saying that union could possibly be happening in the springtime, okay? So let's just pull something from the middle here. Oh, so we have the answer is no. There is a card in here that says the answer is no. So, I mean, you could get this card, and again, it can apply. It can be good. It can be bad, depending on what main question that you have in your mind regarding your connection, the main question, whatever it is, okay, you know what that is. There's always a question in your mind, okay, always a question in your mind that regards to your twin flame, okay, especially if you are not in communication, okay. This is just saying that, the answer would be no. But again, it doesn't mean that that will always stay like that, okay? So always remember that. Let's pull one more. Divine timing. So basically, what the connective energy is divine timing. This is this is positive, because this is saying that you know something will be happening, but it's all in divine timing. Okay, so that's what the connective energy would be. Okay, so now moving on to the next deck when it comes to blocks and shadows. Okay, So the first card that we have is insecure. Okay, so this could be saying that the blockage in your connection is that people are insecure, whether that be you or whether that be them. Chances are, if you're doing the reading, it's more than likely going to be them, but it can still apply to you as well. Okay, so it's not limited to just one person, and it could just be, it could be both of you. Okay, but the block would be insecure. So then the next one we have is projecting. Okay, so projecting. When you think of projecting, you think of, and I've said this in other videos. When the divine masculine is having problems, especially if he's in a karmic relationship, if he's having problems in that relationship, he's going to take it out on everybody, okay? And when he takes it out on everybody, that's projecting. He's projecting it on everybody around him, okay? So this would signify that, okay? So let's pull one here from the. Okay, so then another one would be haunted. It could be that they're haunted by memories from the past, haunted by, just their own their own personal negative energies within them. Okay, it's haunting to them, and so therefore it is a block in the relationship. Okay, one more card, just to kind of void. Okay, this is just saying that there is a void, and this void is um, it's causing a block in the relationship. Um, it could be a void where, two people just are not communicating with each other, or people could just be feeling, just within themselves, just a void for life, a void for everything around them. And until they can, tackle this energy head on, it's just going to be a block. Okay. So that is, this deck is called Twin Flame Shadows. Okay. So this one is just called Twin Flame Oracles, and this one is Twin Flame Shadows, and this one is Twin Flame Messages. Okay, so with this deck, basically they are messages in these cards, and the messages that are on these cards could be for either the 5D or the 3D. Okay, it could just be that his soul is wanting to tell your soul something. Always remember that, you're twins. Okay, you were one being in the spiritual world before we came to earth. Okay, and we split, so our souls are very much connected. So um it could be, that his soul is wanting to communicate with your soul something, but it could also be something in the 3D that he really wants to tell you, but you're not in communication, so he can't. So spirit is, you know, relaying the message for him since he can't. Okay, so let's pull a message. This says, how could you still love me after all that I have done? Okay, that's beautiful. Another one, my mind and heart always comes back to you. So no matter what, even with the shadows, or no matter what's going on in the connective energy, no matter what's going on in the shadows, um, there's still that message in his mind that, you know, it always comes back to you. Okay, so let's pull one from the middle. My heart is telling me just do it. Okay. And one more card, just to give you an idea of what these cards are all about. I don't know how I feel anymore. Okay, so this is a prime example of, um, one of those cards that could possibly be challenging, okay? But just because it may come up now doesn't mean that it's always going to stay like that, okay? So what I would suggest is if you get a reading and, one of these cards comes out, because I am going to be as honest as I possibly can. I'm not just going to pull good cards. I'm not going to do that. I am going to, what is the word? I am going to be as ethical as I'm going to be as ethical as I know that I should be, okay? Because this is your connection, okay? I am not going to cheat your connection, okay? I'm going to meditate and I am going to pull the messages. And even if they are challenging, I am going to relay the messages no matter what. But, you know, even if it's challenging, that can always, always change. And one last card, it says, I am not the same person that you remember. So they would really, their message, they want you to know that they are not the same person that, they were when separation occurred. Or even if you're not in separation, they're just, maybe they have not vocalized this, but, they're wanting you to know that, okay? So we're just going to do a mini demonstration, okay, so that you know how this is going to work. So let's go ahead and do this. Of course, again, I will be meditating on your picture and your date of birth and all that good stuff, okay? Before I pull cards. I'm not just going to pull whatever. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to channel, the people involved. Ooh, too many cards. Okay, we're just going to take this one here. Ooh. Okay. So then we're going to pull a shadow card. You can use, I can use these many, many different ways, but for the purposes of, a mini reading that, is for the $11.11. This is how I'm going to do it. But I will be doing a lot of nifty things with these decks. I will use these decks to do the energy check-ins and to look at the karmic situation. I will definitely try to get that done this weekend, okay? Okay, so this one is sticking out and I'm going to take it. And then one message for the messages. I'm just going to have to pull one. Okay, so the connective energy is soulmate, okay? And look how, you know, the divine masculine is on his knees trying to, hold his hand, and he is, just in awe of, um, his feminine. So the connective energy is saying that, yes, there is, a soulmate connection here between you two. So the block would be fixated, okay? When you're fixated on something, when you're fixated on something, you're really, really in your head about it, and you just cannot shake it, okay? You can't shake it. Um, it could be that there is some fixation on maybe some problems that happened in your relationship in the past, and they're fixated on it. They can't get past it, okay? They need to, but they can't because they're fixated on it, or you are fixated on something, if the divine masculine was in a third party situation, you're fixated on it, and it is a block, okay? It is a block. So that would, and when these blocks come up, what it's telling you is it's a block. So you need to clear this block. You need to do whatever it is that you need to do to clear the block, okay? Because only then will you be able to clear it, and then be able to change the energy so that you can start, moving closer to union, okay? So then the message from the divine masculine would be, I miss you regardless of how things seem, okay? So even though there is some fixated energy, regardless of all that, they miss you, okay? So that is just a brief demonstration on how these cards work. And again, if you want a mini reading with these cards, the cost for that would be $11.11. I have my PayPal in my description all the time, so it's always there. So if you want to have some cards pulled for you, definitely, well, email me first, and then we can proceed with that. So, in closing up this video, I am actually going to do some check-ins, and look into the divine masculine and karmic. I'm not going to do that right now. However, just to give a couple of announcements. We are very, very close to the 111, and I will be choosing two. Um, I will be choosing two winners for a free reading. Now, this is not the reading that I will do. I am going to do a full reading. Okay, now I will use some of these cards, but then I will also use some tarot cards. Okay, it will be a full reading. Okay, so uh, this is just something totally different. It's just something if you want to just kind of get an idea of where you're at. Um, this is something affordable to all, for $11.11, and you will get this reading. Now, another thing that I did want to say, okay, I have read a lot of the stories, and it is amazing to me how there is so much pain out there, that's going on in some of these stories, especially with the divine masculine, okay? I went through it myself. Um, I did. And I am going to tell you, there is a candle that I used that really, really helped me And I want to share this with you, okay? Um, Listen, when you become awakened, okay, when you are in separation, you're depressed, you feel like the world has ended, you just can't live without your twin flame. There does come a point where you feel a little bit desperate, and you're like, just universe, divine, give me something, help me, give me something to help me with this spiritual with this spiritual cleansing, with helping me to move forward, to clear this negative energy so that I'm able to move forward, okay? And so what happens is that most of the time when we become enlightened, we end up being light workers, okay? Whether it's, through tarot, whether it's through, candle magic, whether it's through, really getting into nature and grounding yourself, okay? Whatever works for you, okay? Everybody's different. How it is that you connect with source, whatever it is that helps, that's going to help you, to heal, to be able to move on. Um, there are many, many, many different ways, but I did want to let you know about a candle that basically, in my eyes, I feel is a twin flame candle. Okay, I really do, um, and I want to share this candle with you. Okay, now let me pull this up. This candle is called Spiritual Cleanse Candle. Okay. You can't really see it too much, but what it is it is a three-colored candle, okay? It is blue, it is orange, and it is white. You can't see the white, because I'm actually using the laptop today, not my camera and not my phone. I'm using the laptop to do this recording, so you can't see too well. But this candle should actually be called a twin flame candle, okay? Because what it does is the blue is going to clear out all negative energy, okay? It's going to clear it all out, okay? Um, the white is going to heal, okay? After you have cleansed, all this negative energy, if you feel like karmics are doing negative things spiritually to the masculine, you can absolutely use this candle for the masculine, okay? You can order. This candle is only $11, okay? It's 1098, okay? Um it is affordable and it will go a long way. It will take you a long way. So, if you feel like a karmic is doing, some witchy woo stuff, and you really want to help your divine masculine, then I recommend this candle, okay? Because number one, it is fixed already. It's fixed, it's charged, it's blessed, okay? When you get it, it is ready to go. It is ready to be lit, okay? Um, I get this candle from Inexplicable Things, also where I get my Palo Santo and where I get my psychic reinforcement. It is owned by a married couple. They are twin flames. In their own right, they are twin flames. Okay, and they are a power couple, and they have been doing this a very, very long time. Okay, they have an online store. They have um, awesome products, awesome products. Okay, anything for spiritual cleansing and much, much more. Okay, um, but this candle, like I said, it is the epitome of twin flame. It's twin flame written all over it, because like I said, what it's going to do, it's going to clear out all the negative energy. Then it's going to heal you with the white. But then the orange The orange is the road opener part, okay? So it's got three parts. So you're going to cleanse, you're going to heal, and then you're going to open up the roads for you and your twin flame, okay? So it's going to do three things, okay? And I highly, highly recommend this candle because it is absolutely, absolutely wonderful. And basically, what you will do is you'll get the candle, you'll put it on a small plate, put a picture of, if it's for you, then put a picture of you under it. If you want to do it for your divine masculine, then put a picture of your divine masculine. Put it under the candle on a little small plate and just light that baby up. It is ready to go. You do not have to do anything else. Like I said, it is infused with oils, healing oils, and healing herbs. So it is ready to go. All right. So for those of you who are in a bad way with your masculine, or if your masculine is in a bad way because of his karmic doing, some, as I always say, tasteless tactics and trickery, um, that candle right there is going to help him. It is going to protect him. It's going to heal him. And it's going to open his roads to where that road will end up leading to you. Okay. So, absolutely, that is a twin flame candle. I highly recommend it. I will leave a link in the description so that if you are interested in this candle, I highly recommend you uh, ordering this candle. And I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, I believe in Jesus, I believe in Mary, and I pray to them. I do pray, but I also, every now and again feel like I need an extra boost on top of my praying. So that would be something that I would do to boost the situation. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that you can be in your power. You can help your masculine. Okay, sending him love and light is always good. Okay, when you are on this journey, it is easy to become a light worker. It really is. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to send love and light and we want to help. And so this is an alternative besides just sending good vibrations and besides just praying. This would be a boost. Okay. So, for those of you who feel like you want to really, really boost your masculine, help him heal, and clear all the negative energy and open the roads so that he can lead his way back to you, get this candle. That is a twin flame candle. It's not named twin flame candle, but in my eyes, that is the perfect twin flame candle. Okay. Miss Shaw, who makes them, she makes them by hand. Okay, her husband is a shaman. These are two people who I absolutely trust. You can go to their Facebook page, Inexplicable Things on Facebook, and they have a lot of reviews, and their reviews are undisputed. Okay, they are loved and cherished by the community. Okay, because their products are up to par. Their products are reach expectations. Okay, so I highly recommend them. They have helped me. I have a lot of products, Palo Santo, candles. They have everything from light work to a little bit on the darker side if that is your thing. um, there's not much you can't find from there. And Miss Shaw is really, really good. She there's she is a researcher, okay? She is a researcher, so she can custom make a lot of things. In fact, I just ordered this is psychic reinforcement oil. I just ordered a custom candle. It's this in a candle, okay? So that I can light, I have a candle lit here, but it will be for divination. It's basically this in a candle. Okay, and she's custom making that for me. So definitely check out the site, if you want to you know healing, whatever. You can always email her if there's something that you have in mind that you want help with. You can always email her, and she will absolutely tell you what it is that you can use, you can order. And she's so 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 helpful. She lives to help people, okay? And this is why I love her so much, because if it wasn't for her, I probably never would have gotten on my path and, you know, been enlightened. So, anyways, I just wanted to, let you know about that. And I will be doing, you know, the energy check-ins, and then I will be doing the masculine and karmic situation this weekend. Okay, so be looking out for that. Thank you for everybody who has been subscribing. We are almost there. I think we need like maybe 15 more subscribers, and then I can choose the two stories, and you will be getting a free reading. So you all have a very good night, and don't forget, if you have questions, I have answers. All right. Um, Blessings to all of you, love and light, and have a good night. Bye.